Hey everybody, welcome to Explorations. My name is Ian. I'm here today to talk about a little bit of a throwback to a video of some time I spent in Bali, Indonesia. I was there in 2016 and I decidedly wanted to go scuba diving because, well, frankly, I got my open water and advanced open water. That was back in like 2011. And so I revisited around 2016, 2015 really, I suppose. I went diving in northeast Bali in an area called Tulamben. My pronunciation is terrible. I don't speak Bahasa, so um, my apologies. But there's this great area for diving around there, around Tulamben, and there's a coral garden that you first dive into. Well, let me save it. We'll watch the video. I'll make some comments as we watch the video. So in this trip, I went by myself and I hired dive master. That's it. And I hired a dive master. This is the first time I really took video while I was scuba diving, and it was really fun. So this is the footage of me diving with the dive master. It was like a one-on-one thing. It was perfect. Here we go. And this is the coral garden that you can shore dive into around Tulamben, and this has been specifically created for tourist attraction, for divers to go to not only have tourist economy, but also to effectively revitalize the areas. You can see a lot of sand and I guess where previously the coral was. You'll see a lot of, there's a Buddha in there, but that's a angelfish laying down Buddha. Yeah, and so of course Indonesia has this, oh yeah, that's a stupa, that bell. But yeah, Indonesia has a number of different religions there. Yeah, there's so you have the Buddhas represented in this particular case. So here we are. The key thing I wanted to do on this dive was to go into a wreck dive, and this here you'll see other dive teams as well, but this is what remains of the USAT, I think, if I remember correctly, the USAT Liberty shipwreck, and it's about 150 meters long, and it's not a terribly deep dive. I think you go down to 15 meters. I feel like I went down to 20 at some certain points, but you can see all the coral, the beautiful coral that's just starting to develop here now during the time it was sunk, and it was sunk deliberately for this. I wish I knew a little bit more about how the coral formations are, but I know it's an important piece to the ecosystem, especially around the shorelines. You don't have to go very deep to find all the greatest wildlife fish. 15 meters is the sweet spot. You go deeper, you'll find different things, but most of the biodiversity rests up to like 15-20 meter mark. But yeah, here we are, just kind of cruising along. It's great, just watching this again. Yeah, there's a bit of a wall dive. You can see the coral coming in from what previously was just... Right, actually, I don't know if that's a wall dive, but that's part of a ship. I think it's part of a ship. Part of the Liberty, USAT Liberty. So that particular U.S. naval ship was part of World War II against the Japanese in the Pacific Theater. There has been rumors it was, torpedoed, but then it survived, hung out around Lombok for a bit, and then at the end of World War II, they took it over to this area here and sunk it for more tourist attraction. That is a beautiful coral formation, the white branches coming out. The name escapes me though of what that coral formation is. Here you get a better sense of the vastness of the 150 meter long shipwreck. Not much remains of it, except for these steel structures, but you can do swim-throughs through here. You don't need any particular special training. It is a dive for beginners. It's because it's not super deep, not a lot of hazards in the way, and the swim-throughs are super easy. You're not enclosed in any area really. You're just swimming through like a door frame at worst, right? Or yeah, there was this one part that was really cool. That was a column. You go through it and you swim up it. But this is a phenomenal dive site. Yeah, that was a fun time heading out to Bali. Ah, that's just beautiful coral formation. Here you get a much bigger overview. Oh, I guess I didn't film that very well. That was a great overwatch position to just see the entire shipwreck. Getting a sense of it. Here's the swim through into a column, and then you go up about 5 meters. Get out of the column. I have no idea which part of the ship this was. Everything I couldn't tell heads or tails. Subsequently, I actually did my wreck diving in Thailand, and the swim throughs you did need that line to draw through, but this is a completely different kind of wreck dive, I suppose, just because it's so open. Just look at all that fish, though, with all the corals right around. And this is the reason why there's artificial corals made, and there's so much coral bleaching around that region anyways, and especially around the Great Coast, Great Barrier Reef. It's important to continue to have coral reefs for biodiversity, to help with ecosystem services, and a lot to do with carbon sequestration as well, with the rich ecosystem down in the ocean there. But I'm not going to get into all of that. I'm not well versed into it, but I know it's a very important part of climate change mitigation to have coral reefs. But it's also one of those indicator things. If you start seeing a bleaching, which means they're dying, it's not a very good thing. But anyway, so there you go. That was a quick throwback to some diving in Bali. It was a great trip. I had a great time. Hopefully we'll be able to get back there or to some other tropical location with Damien, who like Rob and I are still trying to convince to go scuba diving in the not too distant future. But that's it for now. And as always, thank you for watching. And if you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. It helps us out a lot. And until next time, have a good one.